Let's go back to the Isaiah, yeah, because we need to get back on that spiritual power.
Man, I had a preset for where you was at, man.
I know, that's why I be, hey, sometimes you got, hey, brother, if you got one, you be like, preset.
No. It was according to the lesson. So I was trying so hard to stay on it. But
yeah, that's it. You gotta let it get it.
Let it go, man.
Gotta let it go, man. The fingers.
No.
What
is it? Isaiah 40.
You should pick the pollen off those lilies.
Those are the little small buds?
The little brown things? Yeah. Pick those off and then you dust off the lilies. It won't be all that dust won't fall on them like that.
Ah, okay. Oh, 28 verse. Let me see.
Yeah. All right. I'll just talk for a minute. So, what's going on? So that's why, in these last days, so don't matter how much you work out and stuff, the Lord is going to give spiritual powers unto his men, man, on this side. Okay? And, it speaks about in 2nd Ezra 16 and 70 or 71, it talks about when they make a great insurrection upon the people, that then shall his chosen be known, man. Okay? And so what that's talking about, because when Isaiah 59 and 19, it says our enemy are going to come in like a flood. So when they come in like the flood, the Lord says the Lord is going to raise up a standard against him. Okay? And so raising up that standard is letting the people know who the Lord's chosen are, man. They're going to be, men are going to be having those powers of the Lord, man. Healing people. People going to have powers to defend, to fight off, to force fields, to block, to shield, And that's the thing. We can't even fathom the spiritual power that the Lord has created. We can try to think about little things here and there, but we can't even really imagine that, man. So when the Lord brings his spiritual powers out, and that's why we got to stay so fervent in prayer, staying fervent in fasting, so that, and rid ourselves of this flesh, man. Because if you don't, man, sacrificing yourself, giving yourself up to idol gods, man, that's not how you receive the spiritual power of the Lord. Okay? But all these people that nowadays walking around thinking that just because you got the best gym membership, that's how you gonna be delivered, that's how you gonna be saved. All right, oh yeah, you can do a 200 push-ups straight. What the hell that mean in the time of Jacob's trouble? You still got flesh that can get eaten up by a bullet. What the hell that mean, man? You know what I'm saying? Shit, your head still, your teeth still glass. Your head can still be cracked with a damn crowbar. So what your muscle, what your weight got anything to do with being saved by the Lord, man? Truly wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability at our times, man. That's truly the Lord. Hey, man, everything the Lord says is not for naught. He says everything with a purpose. Okay?
Because it was in the spirit when I remembered it. I was like, okay, it's over here. But then I was about to underline it so I could keep it. But then the brother came and I had to switch.
It be like that, bro. It be like that.
Man, but we're going on.
Yeah, go ahead off to Isaiah.
Okay. Isaiah 40 verses start at 28. Isaiah 4 verse 28. Hast
40.
thou?
You said 4.
4. Okay, it's lucky. Isaiah 40 verse 28. Hast thou not known? Hast thou not heard that the everlasting power, the Lord, the creator of the ends of the earth,
that's right,
fainteth not?
That's right, man. The Heavenly Father, man, who you people call God, he don't faint, man. All right? It says, have you not heard? Have you not known, man? Okay? So you people are going to hear it now. All right? You're going to hear that the Lord is returning, man. Okay? And he doesn't faint. He don't get tired. Especially when he's on a mission. You know what I'm saying? Especially when he's on a mission, man. And see, you people understand that when they hear, the Lord had rest on the 7 days, they'll think that meant that the Lord was tired. All right? The Lord said he rested from his works because he created everything he needed to create.
The Most High's not going to go against his own law. You
right.
know what I'm saying? When he say rest on the 7th day, he told us to do it because he did.
That's what I'm saying. And he did that for us. He said the Sabbath was made for man. All right? And that's what people don't understand, man. The Lord don't get tired, man. The Lord can run laps all day long, man. He ain't got this fleshly body like you people got, man. He like, shit, you run a mile and shit, I do it too. Run a mile, you be tired as hell.
If you can
run a mile, right?
Running a mile is longer than people think,
man. I know I'll jog for a little bit, then walk. For a little bit, then walk, man. That shit ain't easy. And the Lord don't even gotta run. You know what I'm saying? He just can be anywhere. He covers everything. He's everywhere, man. You know? But he don't faint in his works, man. He don't get tired in his works. But go ahead, brother.
Neither is weary. There is no searching of his understanding.
Mm-hmm.
He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might. He increaseth strength. Mm-hmm. Even the youth shall fail and be weary, and the young man shall utterly fall.
Mm-hmm. So the Lord said he give power to the faint, man. All right. So in those, it says that the righteous shall scarcely be saved, man. All right. So if the righteous scarcely be saved, how much more for you people, man? All right. That means you people are going to come to naught. You people are going to be destroyed. All right. He giving power to the faint. So even in those days, even if we do gotta run around in times of Jacob's trouble, he gonna give us those power right in that split second that we need it, man. Okay. And so what if we gotta give me a Sirach 4:28, brother. You know, if we gotta take that L, it ain't even L, it's a W. But if we gotta be beheaded for the Heavenly Father, so be it, man. All right, that's a precious thing, man, to die for the Lord, man. You people don't fight for nothing. Y'all don't stand for nothing. And you damn sure ain't gonna die. You gonna die for something though, for being wicked.
Ecclesiasticus 4:28. Mm-hmm. Strive for the truth unto death.
That's right.
And the Lord shall fight for thee.
You see that? It says strive for the truth unto death, man. All right? So we always going to keep praising, all praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. All right? It says strive for the truth unto death, man. Okay? And the Lord shall fight for thee. So you people ain't striving for the Lord unto death. All right? You're not even striving for your everyday things, man. Okay? But you got to strive for the Lord until you can't strive no more, man. All right?
It's a constant fight. It's not just, a 1 quarter fight, man. We got to play the whole game, man. We got to play all 4 quarters, man.
That's right. The whole time.
It's a constant fight.
It's a constant fight, man. And that's why I said the race is not to the swift, man. You know, this is a marathon, man. You gotta, and that's what it says. He that endureth to the end shall be saved. All right, you gotta keep fighting, man. You gotta keep running this race, man. You know, it's like the tortoise and the hare. You know, the tortoise was slower than the hare. But the tortoise was the one who came out on top because the tortoise kept that pace. He kept going. He kept going. You know, giving his energy, kept going. But you people are hares, man. You just want to race, then take a big ass rest, and then you're gonna lose, man. You're gonna lose in the air. All you other nations and you 2/3 are the hare in that story, man.
Because when the hare got ahead far, when he got way ahead, what did he do?
He got comfortable.
Got comfortable, took a nap.
That's just like Esau, man. Right now they napping. They sleep right now. They comfortable. They got their nice lofty beds and their nice high-rise apartments. You know, so they sleeping right now, man.
They looking at Jake like, they'll never catch up.
That's exactly what it is. They'll never catch up. But
see, we catching up in another way.
That's right.
We catching up.
They ain't gonna see our catch up until it comes. You know what I'm saying? We got it's that divine intervention needs to take place, man. All right, so it's gonna be a instant catch up, and matter of fact, an instant surpass. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna catch up to where y'all at and then stop. We're gonna surpass that, man. You know, tenfold, man. You know. You can go back to Isaiah, I think.
Yeah, Isaiah 40. Verse 31. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. Mm-hmm. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. Mm-hmm. They shall run and not be weary. Mm-hmm. And they shall walk and not faint.
You see that, man? So run and not be weary and walk and not faint. You know, so that's really when the Lord returns. But before that, man, like we were talking about the time of Jacob's trouble, the Lord might very much give all of those people that you thought were big or that couldn't do nothing. The Lord, that's the thing about the Holy Spirit, man. It's magnificent. All right? It can do things that the flesh can't, man. So when the Lord puts his spirit on his men to fight in that day, you're gonna have that extra energy. You're gonna have that extra endurance to make it. You're gonna have that extra will to keep fighting, man. Okay, so you don't gotta worry about getting that gym membership all the time, man.
It's like I found the precept.
Brother.
It took me a while.
That's the spirit.
This is 2 Corinthians 12, verse.
Oh, you was looking for. Go ahead, brother. You got it.
Verse 9. And he said unto me, my grace is sufficient for thee.
That's right.
For my strength is made perfect in weakness.
That's right, man.
Most gladly Therefore will I rather glory in my infirmities, that the power of Hamashiach may rest upon me.
That's right, man. You see that's in the red letter too. You know, it says for his grace is sufficient for us, man. In our weakness, his grace is perfect, man. Okay? You know, so the times when we down and out, man, the times when we just can't seem to fight no more, that's when Yahweh Shai is gonna step in, man. You know, and that's what, go ahead, bro.
Because the other nations, they look at us as weak when they hear about us talking about where the people of the Most High, where the 12 tribes of Israel, and we tell them who they are, they look at us in a weaker state. You guys couldn't possibly be the people of the Most High. Well, trick for you.
That's right.
Because the Most High, his perfection is his strength is made perfect in weakness.
That's right, man. And it says his strength is made perfect in weakness, man. All right, so that's perfection right there. You can't surpass perfection. All right,
that's why the glory of the underdog is worth more than that, man. When nobody thought that you could win, and you win.
Everybody like the story of the underdog,
Everybody love the story.
Even you Edomites, man. Even you so-called white people like the story of the underdog, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, when these different gladiator, so-called NBA, NFL battles be coming on, y'all be rooting for the underdog, man. You know, but they can't root for Jake though, because that means we're taking over their seat. So they'll root for the underdog as long as they're safe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the Lord says he's made perfect, man. All right, and that's the faith that we have, man. We don't disbelieve that for a second. You know, and it says, read that about my infirmities again, brother.
2 Corinthians 12, verse 9. And he said unto me, my grace is sufficient for thee, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. Most gladly, therefore, will I rather glory in my infirmities.
That's right.
That the power of Hamashiach may rest upon me.
That's right. So, what's it more?
Oh, okay. Therefore, I take pleasure in infirmities, in reproaches, in necessities, in persecutions, in distress, for Hamashiach's sake. For when I am weak, then am I strong.
That's right, man. You know, so in all of these things, we are made strong, man. Through persecutions, through distress. You know, it says for the Lord's sake, man. For the Lord's name, man. That's the faith and belief that we have, man. All right.
That's the scripture for the weak.
And for real, man. That's beautiful, man. And that's happening to us now. Okay? You know, with the daily battles that you have to go throughout the week, man. The afflictions that you receive, man. The persecutions we get from these Edomite cops, man. You know, driving, you gotta look behind your rear view mirror every time you see somebody back there. You know, dealing with your family, dealing with your job, dealing with your woman, all of these things that you gotta wrestle with, man.
And one of the things we have to battle is the wind. You know what I'm saying? Because when I say the wind, I mean like your day to day. Sometimes your mind get caught up in just different things. A lot of things catch your mind, and you might end up going in a whole nother direction. But yet you catch yourself, and you're like, yo, I gotta do this. Yo, I gotta stay on point. Yo, you know,
that's right.
You gotta battle.
That's right. And the Lord said, you know, that's why he got our backs, man. You know, through all of your weakness, he's giving us strength, man. And so that's heavy right now, but that's gonna be 100-fold when he's putting his spirit upon the men, man. When he's putting his that spiritual power upon his men. Okay, so that guy on the comment board talking that nonsense, talking about you need to work out, you need to do this, man.
We are working out.
We spiritually working out, man.
We working out our own salvation with fear and trembling,
man.
That's what we doing.
Right, he ain't working out his salvation with fear and trembling. He working out his salvation with clicking and typing. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I said to him, man. You're not showing none of your works, man. All right, and give me Matthew 12 and 36, man. And see, that's the thing. People, we started this conversation talking about scoffers and mockers, man. Okay, but you don't understand that the things that you say, man, are things gonna get your ass in trouble. All right, you know, it says the thing that defile a man are the things that come out of his mouth, man. And you being defiled by saying things like that, man. 36 and 37.
12 verse 36.
Yeah, kind.
37.
Yeah.
Matthew 12 verse 36 and 12 verse 36. But I say unto you that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment.
That's right, in the day of judgment, man. All of these words that y'all talking, all of this scoffing that y'all doing, all of this negative things y'all got to say to the men of the Lord, all of this keyboard typing y'all doing, all of this hating that y'all doing, you said you got to give account for that in the day of judgment, man. All right. So the Lord is. You think the Lord is? You people, man. These people, since they got short memory recall, they think that the Lord forgets stuff, man. The Lord don't forget nothing, man. He's the creator of time. He's the creator of thought. He don't forget nothing, man. He's the ultimate historian. All right, he got everything documented, man. Every last word that came out of your mouth, it's in the books, man. All right, go ahead, brother.
For by thy words thou shalt be justified, and by thy words thou shalt be condemned.
That's right. So if you a part of the elect and you out coming back to the law, statutes, and commandments of the Lord, and you trying to do his work and you believing on his son, all right, you're going to be justified in that day. But it says, but for every idle word, you're going to be condemned if you're not, man. So 2/3 of you nation of Israel, you're going to be condemned, man. So you scoffers out here that just want to talk, man, that just got something to say but not doing nothing. And that's the problem with our people. Our people are all about creating problems and drama. But none of you people are about solutions. All right? None of you people are about fixing the problem at hand, man. Okay? And see, you might say, oh, yeah, no, y'all ain't doing nothing to fix it. We are doing something to fix it, man. We doing the work of our Lord, man. We being servants for the ultimate creator.
Got the precept.
Go ahead, brother.
Jeremiah 17, verse 9. The heart is deceitful above all things.
That's right.
And desperately wicked. Who can know it?
That's right.
I, the Lord, search the heart. I try the reins, even to give every man according to his ways and according to the fruit of his doings.
That's right. You want to get it? You want to talk about it?
Yeah, because the Most High is the creator of thoughts. So he know all of your thoughts, even the wicked ones, because he tried the heart. He tried the reins.
That's right. And you got to understand the word heart in the Hebrew is lab, which means mind. All right.
It says, the Lord search the heart and try the reins, even to give every man according to his ways, because he thinking that, oh, the Most High don't see what he's doing, or he think the Most High is going to forget everything that he's done. Don't you understand? He created your thoughts. He created your mind. He tried your reins. He tried the heart. He know everything that you're doing.
That's right.
So all that wicked shit that you may forgot, he didn't forget.
That's right. It said the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times as bright as the sun, man. You know what I'm saying? And that don't mean literal brightness, even though, hey, you look at the Lord in his flesh, your ass to be put to death instantly. But with clarity. But that's referring to how clearly he sees all of your wicked deeds, man. How clearly he sees all of your ways, man. You know, as a matter of fact, we can get that in Amos 9 and 8.
Because he can make you remember your thoughts that same moment you did it. You know, he'll put you right in that moment. You'll remember every movement, every feeling. You're gonna remember it.
Yeah. And not even just in this life. Your past lives too. All of the wickedness that you've been doing before, man.
What is the Amos word?
It says Amos 9 and 8. He says every idle word, man.
Every idle word.
You know what I'm saying? So every idle word you should be accounted for in that day, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when you go up to a judge, you got to tell the judge what you did right or what you did wrong, so that, you know, but of course the wicked, they're gonna try to like that verse you be bringing out, they're gonna try to cover their sins. You know what I'm saying? They try to hide it. They try to keep with love. You know what I'm saying? They seek love, man. They're gonna try to hide it in front of the Lord. But hey, the Lord already knows it. That's the difference between a judge in the court and an ultimate judge, man. He already knows what you did. All right? He don't even gotta read the pamphlet that a police officer has brought. Actually, he is reading it. The report that the angels are bringing. All right? It's about to get into that.
Amos 9, was it 9 verse
8.
9 verse 8, Salakia. Behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth.
That's right. So when he's talking about the eyes of the Lord, that's talking about the angels, man. The angels are watching this place. The sinful kingdom is America, which you know, which is Babylon the Great according to the Bible. All right? And he says, I will do what to it?
I will destroy it from off the face of the earth.
That's right. So America's going to be destroyed off the face of the earth according to the Bible, man. This is the sinful kingdom. This is the place where they tell you homosexuality is okay. This is the place where you got transgenders running around everywhere. This is the place where they had try to commit genocide and slavery. This is the place where you got GMO foods telling everybody it's cool and feeding them plastic. This is the place where they putting chemtrails throughout the air. All right? This is Esau's rulership. Okay? And so the Lord said he got to destroy it from off the face of the earth, man. Okay?
saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob.
That's right. The house of Jacob are the 12 tribes of Israel. Okay, because Jacob's name was changed to Israel. All right, which means Yasha, which is Yasha Allah, which means the princes of the power. Okay, so he says saving utterly that he won't destroy them. So we're hoping and praying that we're those men to be delivered out of this place, because when that destruction comes, when that great wind by way of thermonuclear missiles come to America, all of you heathens, all of you other nations, all right, and you 2/3 of the Israelites are going to be destroyed, man. Okay, and the next verse actually is going to talk about the sinners.
For lo, I will command, and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations, like as corn is sifted in a sieve.
That's right. So all y'all got strainers at y'all house for your pasta. All right. When you get done, you boil, you put the pasta in the strainer, and all the water comes through, but you save the pasta. The pasta is the elect, man, and all that water coming out is the thing's going to be destroyed that you don't need anymore. All right. So all that water coming out is 2/3 of the Israelites, who so-called blacks, Native Americans, and Hispanics. All that filth, man. You don't, that's the discard, the trash. All right. But you looking to keep the savory things. All right. You looking to keep the things that you want to ingest. All right. But
and on top of that, a real cook will add oil.
That's right.
They'll add oil.
Oh, that's beautiful, brother. That's beautiful. Oil and salt.
Oil
and salt, man. When you make your pasta, you put the oil and the salt in there, man. Okay? And that the oil is the scriptures, man. And the salt is that life, the flavor that the Lord has given us so that we can do these things, man. You know? That's ultimately Yahweh Shai is the salt, man. You know? Yahweh Shai is that salt, man. It says ye are the salt of the earth, but he's that salt, man. It says he spoke with authority. So that's that spirit of salt that's in us, man.
He's that rock, that mineral.
That's right, man. He's everything you need, bro. Yahweh Shai is all you need, man. You know, you people don't who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, man. You know, you people want everything else, man. Y'all want to serve every other God under the sun, when the Lord is all you need, man. Every ingredient to that recipe that you got, he's all the goodliness that's in there, man. Everything that's discarded and trash is the ways of this world, the flesh, the sin, the idol gods, serving all of this nonsense, man. All of that is the stuff not of the Lord, man. All of that is wickedness.
Without his sacrifice, man, we'll be gone, man. We'll be lost.
Oh, man.
You know, we'll have no direction. We'll have no hope.
No guidance.
No faith, nothing.
And biggest of all, no example.
No example.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it speaks about in Revelation, that we have the Lamb, all right? Because he's our example. Because imagine if the thing about the nation of, give me Jeremiah 14:2. You know, it's so important to have an example. It's just like when you in like a class, man. When you got math or something, you need an example first to know how to do it. Okay? You got that?
Jeremiah 14:2. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish.
That's right.
They are black unto the ground, and the cry of Jerusalem is gone up.
Right. So that's talking about the southern tribe predominantly, but even all the tribes of Israel, black unto the ground, different colors of brown. But the point that I want to get in, it says the gates thereof languish. All right, that's talking about our security. That's talking about we don't have a habitation. We don't have a guide. That's talking about our so-called role models. All of that. We don't have any role models except now the apostles and the elders, man. You know, but before this truth was being brought out, we didn't have none of that, man. But Yahweh Shai is that ultimate example, man. Because you can have an example, but the example has to be correct. Okay? So if you have a math equation and the teacher wrote it down with a wrong answer, that's an example, but that's an improper example. All right? Who the word English calls Christ, Yahweh Shai, he's that example, man. So that's why we follow after him in righteousness. Okay? He did everything perfectly. And the man that, hey, I'm trying to follow a man that do everything perfectly. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about these people, but hey, you said you got it right the first time. You know, I'm trying to follow you, man. You know, and that's even you know, on a carnal level. You know, even at your job, you got the guy that's been working there for years that know how to do everything right. You know what I'm saying? You want to come under the tutelage of that man. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to learn from the fool who don't know what the hell he's doing. And that's these idol gods, man.
And a lot of times he'll come up and tell you, like, look, man, do it this way, this, that. You know what I'm saying? Most people have pride, and they'll try to do it their way.
Right, kind of.
And then lo and behold, they mess up. You know what I'm saying? And you know this. And when I'm training people, I often say, man, don't do what I do. Do what you're supposed to do.
That's right.
Do what I train you to do.
Right.
That's what you do.
That's right.
You're not me.
And see, that's even how Shah laid the template. You know, if you really even think about it, each brother has their own flair. Each brother has, you know, like we are the different parts of the body. You know, each brother has. Matter of fact, let's get that in 2 Corinthians. That might be 15 or wait, 12. It's either 1 Corinthians 12 or 2 Corinthians 12, if I'm not mistaken. But you know, each brother has their own flair, but we still of the same body, man. Yeah, 2 Corinthians 12. We started, and you was kind of already there, brother. Actually, no, hold on. That's not what I'm looking for, actually. Salakia. But you know, we all got Okay, 1 Corinthians 12. 1 Corinthians 12. Start at verse 12. 12 and 12. That's the spirit. Shout out to the 12 tribes of Israel.
Come on. 1 Corinthians 12, verse 12. For as the body is one and hath many members, and all the members of that one body, being many, are one body.
That's right. So just like we got it's brothers in New York, it's brothers in Dallas, it's brothers in London, it's brothers in Australia, it's brothers in Romania, it's brothers in Austria, it's brothers in Africa. You know, we all different members of the body, man, but we're still one. Like me and the brother was just talking about this before we came out. We still one body, man. All right? Go ahead, brother.
Also is Hamashiach. For by one spirit are we all baptized into one body.
That's right. So far by one spirit, all right? So we are of one spirit. We think we speak the same things. Okay? A body don't do something different. You know what I'm saying? If you make your right arm go to the right, it ain't gonna go to the left at the same time.
True.
All right? It's gonna go to the right. You know, so that's the way a body works, man. Okay? Doing the same thing. Go ahead.
Whether we be Jews or Gentiles.
Right? So that's speaking about the those who know the truth and the Gentiles who are following the customs of the other people but are still Israelites. Go ahead.
Whether we be bond or free, and have been all made to drink into one spirit.
We have been all made to drink into one spirit, man. You know, the Lord said he's going to resurrect the house of David. Okay? The house of David, not the house of Saul. Okay? So the house of David are those following through in righteousness, man. Speaking the same thing, doing the same thing. All right? But we got different members. Different bodies do different things. Okay? Go ahead.
For the body is not one member.
That's right.
But many.
That's right. A body is not just the arm. A body is not just the leg. A body is not just the chest. It has many different parts. Go ahead.
If the foot shall say, because I am not the hand, I am not of the body.
So,
is it,
go ahead,
Salaki, is it therefore not of the body?
That's right. So your foot gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm not the hand, so you know, I'm not a part of the body.
Right.
Nah, man, a foot is still a part of the body. And the hand is still a part of the body. You know? The body needs different portions in order to work. The feet need the body needs the feet to walk. All right? The body needs the hands to do different functionalities. Pick up, lift, move. Okay? Go ahead. First Corinthians 12. And you probably on like 14 or 15.
Look for other stuff.
You good, brother? I know how it is.
1 Corinthians 12. My bad. And if the ear shall say, because I am not the eye, I am not of the body.
That's right. Is the ear going to say that to the eye? Hell no. We need our ears and our eyes, man. You know, and the Lord even took those away from, you know, some men in the world, but we're talking about the spiritual body right now. So, and the spiritual body is perfect. You know, it got all functioning body parts, man. You know, go ahead.
says, and if the ear shall say, because I am not the eye, I am not of the body, is it therefore not of the body?
That's right.
If the whole body were an eye, where were the hearing? If the whole were hearing, where were the smelling? But now hath Yahweh set the members, every one of them, in the body, as it hath pleased him.
That's right. See, he did it as it had pleased him, because if we were all an eye, all we could do is see. If the whole body just wanted to hear, all we could do is hear. Or if it's a nose, all we could do is smell. All right, but you need different functions of the body, man. You know, if you even think about like people who are amputees and things like that, you know, I bet you they like, damn, man, I wish I had my arm back. Or damn, man, I wish I had my leg. It's the reason they get prosthetics, you know, to try to replace something for that the body needs. Okay, and we all have different portions, man. You know, some men are gonna preach more than others. Some men are gonna read more than others. Some brothers are gonna work the camera. Some brothers are gonna hold signs. Some men are just gonna help. Some people are just gonna tithe and bring donations. You got different members of the body, man, but it's all to the benefit of the body. Okay,
because
go ahead, brother.
Because it's the spirit that this week, you know, I was going through a certain issue, but then I thought I was by myself, but then coming to find out the whole week, all the camps were under the same vibration, the same spirit of the flesh, and how not to follow the flesh and to follow the spirit, and the spirit strengthens you. You know,
and see, that's the Lord speaking out too, because the Lord know what we all going through. You know, so that's just like you know, brothers been talking about fasting a lot lately. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere you turn around, you see fasting, and that's really the Lord saying, "Fast, my children." You know what I'm saying? That the body is and when the body fasts, are the fingers not fasting too?
They are fasting.
Are they not, you know, afflicting the soul too?
All the impurities come out.
That's right.
Because that's what your body starts to do. It starts to get rid of things. Because when you fast, your body takes the energy that you would normally use for digestion. It'll take that energy and use it for certain organs that can help and heal the body. Because now that your body isn't overworking itself with digestion, it's able to use that energy for other things, as far as healing and other such things in your body.
That's right. And you got to think about all the different like GMO foods they put in the food and all that kind of stuff. Your body needs to kick out all of those things that are unnecessary and defiled, man. You know, all of those impurities need to be kicked out of the system. Okay? And shit, we've been getting fed this shit for so long. You know what I'm saying? Jake, man, fucking bald head, smooth face, yelling at a pack of women, man. That's what's wrong with our damn people, man. You see a flock of women going down the street, what's going on, man? See a flock of women going down the street, and that's all you yelling out, man. You know, these people are so subjected unto this place, man. Worshiping these women, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and they was loud as hell too. You know, our women be loud as shit, man. You know, they walking around with weaves in their hair and stuff like that, and you giving them glory.
I had a precept for that.
Come on, brother.
This is Romans 8, verse 26. Likewise, the Spirit also helpeth our infirmities. For we know not what we should pray for as we ought. But the Spirit itself maketh intercession for us with groanings which cannot be uttered. And he that searcheth the heart knoweth what is the mind of the Spirit, because he maketh intercession for the saints according to the will of Yahweh.
That's right.
Because the whole body had this issue. And the Spirit, the Most High, knowing the spirit of the body, he made intercession. Yahweh Hashem Yahshua made intercession for the spirit of the body. So when the body was groaning for, you know, the flesh, or the flesh was the issue, the Most High came in and brought the spirit of overcoming the flesh.
That's right. It's the spirit of healing. And
the spirit of healing.
And see, that's how you know that's the spirit of Yahweh Shai, man. Because it says, he's the intercessor. He's the mediator. All right. He's that midway point. He's the middleman. All right. So he's that healing point. That thing that delivers us from out of these troubles, these trials, and these afflictions of the flesh that we endure, man.
The scriptures say, it says, and he that searcheth the hearts knoweth what is the mind of the Spirit.
He already know.
Come.
You know? You know, the Lord know what we going through, man. The Lord knows the sacrifices that we doing. We out here now, man, presenting our bodies as a living sacrifice.
He knows what the body needs.
What's going on, man?
What's up, my brother?
What's up?
All right.
And you know, he knows what the body. He knows what the mind, body, and the spirit needs, man. You know, and real, man, we need deliverance, man. You know, we need salvation.
And Salakia, but because it's like the cells of the body.
Jake got tighter pants and longer hair than this woman. Go ahead, Salaki, brother.
The cells in the body communicate using light, and the cells in the body hold memory, but it only duplicates itself according to the spirit body.
That's right.
So the body can't reduplicate itself of itself. It needs something to reduplicate itself off of, and that's the spirit body. Mm-hmm. A lot of these scientists understand that the body has a spirit body, and they understand that the cells communicate through light. So when the body needs something, it has to reference the spirit body.
That's right, and that's that energy, man.
Yeah, it has to reference the spirit.
That's that spiritual energy, because you know, brothers use this example all the time. But if you like chop your leg off, you can wave another hand by it, and you can still feel something there.
Still feel something.
That's the spirit body. That's the energy, man.
But who controls the spirit body?
That's right. Yeah, how about Shimmy Al-Shah, man?
And this is how these these elite scientists know that healing comes from the Most High, because He can control how the body heals itself. If He wants the body to heal, it'll heal.
But if not, He'll make that shit cold.
He'll make it cold
and snatch that spirit up out of here, man.
And so the elites, the elites of this kingdom, they understand that, but they just don't want you to know that. They want you to remain as carnal as possible. They want you to stay away from the Most High. They don't want you to heal. They don't want you to come closer and get closer to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. They don't want that.
That's right. Because look, ultimately, the closer we get to the Lord, is the closer their destruction. All right. So, that's the thing, man. This thing is like it's like we say, like that wildfire, man. All right. And I don't care. You know, they trying to use their fire extinguishers, trying to use their dust, their water to put this out. You can't put this out, man. This that spiritual fire. You know what I'm saying? You can't put this out, man. It's gonna keep burning. This is gonna get larger and larger and larger, up until that one point where the Lord is like, all right, it's finalized. It is accomplished. It is done, man. Okay? And all of these things are going to come to pass, man. All of these prophecies are going to be propelled in these last days. Okay? That time of Jacob's trouble, that mark of the beast is about to come and being implemented here. All of these prophecies are about to come destroy America, man. Those missiles about to come here with a grievance. You know?
And the spirit is something beautiful, man. It's something that people can't explain. But we understand in the spirit that it's all Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
That's right. Because
when the spirit is one way of the body usually mimics it, or it manifests itself.
That's right.
According to the spirit. If you're a drug addict and your mind is all over the place, the body is going to show you.
And right, and you can see those different spirits. Look, I was just somewhere eating, you know, and I saw this dude. Like, look, sometimes I talk to myself, but I talk to myself in righteousness. It'll be like prayer or thinking to myself out loud or saying the Wadi Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But sometimes, you know, even in the world, I'll be like, oh, I got this to do, I got that to do. You know, but they say people who speak to themselves tend to be more intelligent, but you can tell the difference between people who do that and people that got spirits on them, man.
Well, the scriptures say that the mouth of the wise is in his mind.
That's right. That's right, man. You know, and that's what it say, give me any plague but the plague of the heart, which is the plague of the mind. You know what I'm saying? But I saw this dude eat, man. He like talking to himself. I'm like, he got demons on him, man. You know, he got spirits on him, man. He got a plague of the mind. All right?
All kind of spirits running through him.
You know, I don't know what's talking about the spirit, but I want to get that Proverbs 18 and 21, because we were talking about, you know, men who are the things that they say, you know, and how they're going to be accounted for in the day of judgment, you know.